Yo, what is up, my Dokkan community? We are back for another edition of Release Rewind, and today we will be talking about the greatest release in Dokkan history. In terms of hype, I am talking about the LRSTR Gogeta. I am talking about the LR Tech Vegito 5th year anniversary. Whoever was playing around this time, listen, bro. Y'all already know. These guys, this was the hypest I have ever seen this community. Ever, man. This community was on fire. In a good way, though. In a great way. In an amazing way. We were so hyped. Oh, my God, man. They were... Whoo! Oh, Lord. Hold up. My fault, yeah. I'm doing the LR EZA Gohan and Goten thing. Yeah, I'm doing the EZA right now. But, yeah, man. Oh, look. The animations. The card arts. The active skills. Everything. Now, you know how we do with the release rewinds. We like to... I'm gonna talk about the passives. And I'm gonna talk about their place at the time of their release and their place now. Wow, I guess almost 4 years later. Almost 4 years later, man. Wow, holy crap. We getting old, y'all. Alright, we getting old, man. But LR Tech Vegito, LR STR Gogeta. Now, you know what's funny? Right? These guys came out in a LR Kale and Khalifa dominated world. They did. And I may, you know, ruffle some feathers. I might. I still don't think these guys are as good as Kale and Khalifa, bro. Listen, bro. Y'all know I keep it 100 thou wow with y'all. I still think Kale and Khalifa was better than them, bro. Oh, I still think they were better. But these guys are definitely, I don't even want to say 2 and 3. Like, these guys were tied. They were like 2A and 2B. These guys were so much fun to use. So much fun to use. You got, they were the exact same in base, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. They were the exact same in base. I believe they introduced the final trump card, category. This category was fire when it released. It's still fire. Like, you see the heavy hitters here. Junior, Blue Vegito, Fusions of Masu, the Buu duo, the GT duo, Kai Goku, the easy A's for these guys, which we will get into. AGL's Amasu, Piccolo, Gogeta. Well, this video kind of sucks, but you get the point. You get the point, right? The category was amazing. Everything about these units was amazing, man. It was. Everything about these units were amazing. And then they transformed, right? So they stacked attack and base, right? And it was cool, but you were kind of meant to just float them off. I'm not gonna lie. You were kind of meant to just float them off. But once they got to blue, starting from the 4th turn, the boys came to play, man. They came to play. They came to play. Shout out the Miz. They came to play. Oh my God. Gogeta. Now, he couldn't do as many supers as Vegito, but they gave him super effective against all types. So he was just doing like way more damage, right? And then Vegito, they just gave... So Vegito could super, and then super, and then super a 3rd time. And if you got your active skill and you activated it in slot 3, he could super a 4th time. Oh my God. And then meanwhile, Gogeta could do it 3 times. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. ridiculous, man. And then these guys had KO screens. It was great. This was a wonderful peak time in Dokkan, man. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time in Dokkan. I could just play the KO screens, right? Gogeta, after doing the Kamehameha, would just flick the energy off his wrist. Yo, this was the most fire animation in the world to me at one point, man. Holy crap. Vegito's was really good too. Vegito's was really good too. Like, oh, these animations were so fire back in the day, man. Nowadays, obviously, you know, we've gotten better. But back in the day, back in 2020, these were like peak. That Gogeta animation was like the greatest thing ever at this time, man. Woo! So now let's talk a little bit about their placement in the game at the time. Like I said, I already talked about it. I do still believe in my heart that Kale and Caulifla were better. LR Kale and Caulifla was still better. I gotta make a video on that unit. That unit was just beyond dumb. But yeah, I do believe LR Kale and Caulifla were better. But these guys were right there behind her. They were in that realm. They were definitely in that realm. I just think, you know, they were definitely better. But these guys were like right there. They were at her doorstep. They definitely were. Oh man, so, like, these are like the second best units in the game. They were the second best units in the game. Both of these guys. They were the second best units in the game. Best animations in the game at the time. And the most fun to use, bro. It was ridiculous. They also came out with 2 banner units. I'm not gonna spend too much time on them. It was the... Oh my god, who was it? It was Bardock and Gine for Gogeta. I forgot who was on Vegito's. Yo, I actually really forgot. Holy crap. I really forgot who was on Vegito's. Someone down in the comment section let me know what that banner unit was. But Bardock and Gine was definitely there. Yeah, I do not remember what you call it. Oh, Trunks and Mai. AGL Trunks and Mai. Yes. Yeah, Bardock and Gine was definitely cool back in the day. They had like a really big support. AGL Trunks and Mai, they were definitely interesting back in the day. They were actually pretty good. They were actually pretty good back in the day. But yeah, man. Whew. These guys. And then like they also led like their own respective categories. So like Gogeta led fusions. Fusions, as you can see, even today is still amazing. And Vegito led Patara. Patara is definitely behind fusions, definitely. But actually not. It's not that great. Category actually isn't all that great. It's really not. But yeah, man. Those were the blue fusions back in the day. Now, if we talk about them in the placement that they are now, right? How are they doing now? Where do they fit in now? Well, they got their easy A's in some of the most like hypest easy A's ever. They got their easy A's. So they added some stuff in base, like they gave him Q when attacking. Ooh, excuse me. Gave him Q when attacking. Gave him extra defense when attacking. They gave him a 70% chance to dodge now in slot 3 instead of a 50%. What you call it? They gave them an additional attack as the first and second attacker. They gave him a lot. And then they transform, right? The transformation condition didn't change, but it was only 4th turn. They didn't need to. You go to Vegito and Gogeta. They had guaranteed dodge for the first turn, man. Amazing. One of the best passive lines ever. Gogeta got 2 additional attacks. And now they could become supers, and he was super effective against all types. And you know, he still had the additional super attack and 70% chance of dodge as a third attacker. They would stack up with each attack performed, and then Gogeta would straight up just perform a crit when Ki was 24 or when he activated his active skill. Bro, insane. It was insane how much damage he was doing. So he could super once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and then 5 times. Gogeta could be able to super 5 times, all crit, if you're lucky. And even if you don't get it, freaking, he's super effective against all types. And then Vegito, you come here, right? Vegito, he supers, then he supers again, then he supers again, then he supers again for the 4th, and then he supers again for the 5th. And then he, wait, so 1, 2. Oh, wait, okay, so no, there's 2 super attacks in here. I forgot. So no, yeah, he could super 6 times. This guy could super 6 times. Yeah, man, these EZAs were insane, and they're still insane. Oh my god, some of the greatest EZAs they've ever done. Greatly raised defense for 3 turns. Same thing with Gogeta. Greatly raised defense on for 3 turns. Mega Colossal. Like these are some of the best animations that ever dropped. Like, bro. Shout out to Dokkan. They really stepped up big time, man. They did. They stepped up their game big time for these units, and especially for their EZAs, bro. Especially for their EZAs. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comment section below what unit you would like me to rewind and review next. Like and subscribe for more Dokkan Battle content such as this. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Hold up. Before I go though, I'm gonna leave y'all with, you know, the greatest animation of all time. Matter of fact, wait, whoa, hold on. I gotta play the whole thing. This was the greatest animation of all time, bro. It was. This was the most peak animation ever. And I'll end it by having Gogeta flick the energy off his wrist. Okay, later, y'all.